Good morning, everybody. So it is 3 o'clock in the afternoon, give or take a little bit. I got my sleep schedule flipped for the weekend. I want to take a minute to say thank you to you guys for coming through on the live. There were a lot of you that had a lot of really nice things to say, and I appreciate that. Given I was very crass and very harsh and slinging profanity like glitter, so I guess me leaving sparkle everywhere wasn't a lie. I just, I was laying in the bed having my little mama morning time, and I was thinking about it, why it is that these ladies bother me as they do. And I've had some realizations. It has a lot to do with a lack of gratitude, These ladies have had opportunities that there's so many people out there that would give anything to have available to them, and they take them for granted, including their audience, and for me, that's really, really hard to understand, It is not lost on me that my life is incredibly blessed and compared to so many others, and I have things or can do things that so many people experiencing this same life may not get, and I can acknowledge that, and I can appreciate that for what it is, and to be thankful for the opportunities that I have. But these ladies not only don't appreciate it, but they bemoan it like they are victims of it. And I don't know, that just genuinely makes me kind of angry with them, I mean, if you'll think about it, how can you be given such amazing gifts and complain? I mean, even their health. I mean, the state of their health is not great, but there are people right now on hospice care living out their last days who would give anything to be able to get in the car and go for a drive, or get up and do their own laundry or cook their own meal, that would gladly in an instant go outside and walk just for the pure sake of doing so, And the fact that they are so caught up in their own neuroses that they can't even really fully understand the magnitude of what they have is, like I said, it's infuriating. I mean, they take for granted everything. Simply being alive. Having the ability to access health care when and if they need it. Opportunities, money, not having to worry about there being a roof over their head. They have so much, and they don't appreciate any of it. I mean, if you'll take Amber by herself, I mean, she has already taken for granted the fact that her mom is around and actually wants to spend time with her. it went from I want to spend time with my mom, I want to get to know my mom, to I'm only calling mom because mom is my taxi, you know. I mean, I understand that they both have mental disorders and everything that make actually bonding with people just about impossible, which is whatever. But I don't think it's entirely impossible to be able to take a step back and look at your life and say, holy shit, I have a lot of things that a lot of people don't have. And I really should care a little bit more. And honestly, in that same thought, you know, I was sitting there thankful that I am not like them, and that I just simply don't have it in me to be like them, because I have always been the type to give more of myself away than I get back, if that makes sense. I tell people that's sort of the caregiver hardwiring in me, I suppose. And, you know, I get that in itself is not really a healthy behavior all the time, you know. And I've obviously got plenty enough to work on. I mean, I'm gonna forever be a work in progress. I mean, so long as there's life in this body, you know. I will never be the type to claim that I have reached any summit of perfection, because number one, there is no such thing. But it's because perfection is unattainable, you know. And that's another thing that seems to be lost on the girls, you know. And y'all have heard me say it over and over again, you know, we're not asking anyone to be perfect. We're asking for them simply to try, you know. And making mistakes is part of trying. We'd rather a mistake be made and you learn from it than for you not to care enough to even make an attempt, you know. And the fact that you guys have seen me make mistakes, flub things up, say shit that I'm not proud of, and, you know, you all are still here and you're telling me, hey, it's okay, you're human, you know, that to me is testament to that. And that's a wonderful thing. We need more of that, you know, we need more of that in this world. I don't know how much of what I'm saying is really making any sense right now. Just kind of sharing all of the random thoughts that I had, you know, over that half hour while little mama was getting her belly scratches. But yeah, that's where my thought process was this morning. Isn't life an interesting thing, y'all? It's a great big mess with no instruction manual, that the only way you figure it out is by diving headlong into it. I guess I'm gonna go find the diving board. I'm gonna get off here. Thank you guys for listening to me. Appreciate you guys. I'll be doing the drawing for the jewelry at probably about 8 or 8:30 Central. So be on the lookout for the posting. I'm looking forward to seeing who the lucky winners are. I hope you guys enjoy all that stuff, because, you know, I had a good time making them. I'll talk to you guys soon.